Good morning, and welcome to Tailor Made, where every day is an opportunity to bring fashion and style into your life. I'm your host, Brian Rodda, and we're here on emPOWERme.tv, where today we are bringing you the latest winter fashion trends from across the globe and the internet. Well, first up, the British are coming to Target. That's right. The best news out of London Fashion Week this fall was that Pillotto would be bringing his colorful prints stateside for a collaboration with Target. But before we get into the photo that will give us some clue as to what the essence of the collection will be, let's take a look at some of Pillotto's past designs. First, we have this lovely fall dress here modeled by It model Cara Delevingne, complete with fur neckline, showing off their training from Belgium's esteemed Royal Academy of Fine Arts. She's rocking this lovely, lovely piece. Next, we have a more subdued number from their fall 2013 line. Again, Pillotto showing off his love for pattern and rich, bold colors. In case you didn't know, before launching their line in 2005 with his co-creator Christopher De Vos, both Pillotto and De Vos used to work for Vivienne Westwood. Other past work includes their masterful Spring 2014 line, embodying digitally engineered prints painstakingly overlaid with acid-hued lace, broderie anglaise, and sequins, which of course look fit for a futuristic garden party. Look at this number here. I would take her to a futuristic garden party in a heartbeat. And these designs really do prove that Pillotto and De Vos are masters of and savviest of couture sophistication. But of course, they also do know that they can't spend their entire career working on $5,000 gowns. So, hence their collaboration with Target. Well, let's take a look at it, shall we? The leading members of today's plugged-in generation, Pilotto and De Vos, bring us this photo, which was released by Elle. And here we see the model showing off a drop-waisted dress, a cropped tee, a pencil skirt, and if you look at the model sitting on the ground, it looks like she's actually wearing a romper. There are 70 looks in total that adopt hyper-real floral and geometric graphics, and they look like they're ready-made for Montauk. So the American retailer will be sporting the looks of both De Vos and Pillotto on February 9th, 2014. So if I were you, I would cozy up to your Target store manager and be first in line when the looks hit in February. All right. Well, obviously, there are other ways out there, other major leading designers who've got some fun things, and it is still winter. One of those great pieces you might want to be checking out is some fun knitwear. We did a little bit of research over the weekend. I actually was in Colorado over the weekend, and it was cold there. So it inspired me to actually look up some really fun knitwear designers. We did research the globe and the internet and hit these top 4 designers who are making a name for themselves that you'll want to cuddle up to this winter. First, we have Laura Theiss. Growing up in a household of crochet and knit fanatics, the Lithuanian-born designer Laura Theiss always knew her career path would involve a needle and yarn. Theiss's signature style blends sporty meets sexy structured silhouettes and a knack for knitted patterns. Those are very sophisticated knits if ever I've seen them. I think you could wear those to a cocktail party in New York, London, or anywhere else for that matter. Next up, we have the designs of Xiao Li. She's a 2013 graduate of London's Royal College of Art, and she's caught the eye of fashion and design editors alike, blending marshmallow, volume, and texture with pretty pastels and classic cable knits. Li takes the heavy hand of knits into more of an effortless, fashion-forward wearability. Amen. I mean, who really knew that marshmallow texture could be so fun and fashion-forward? I think those are some of the funnest knits I've ever seen in my life. Next, we have Sandra Backlund. With her sculptural handmade designs, Sandra explores the humble heritage of Knit 1, Purl 2 into gallery-worthy creations. The Swedish designer was picked in 2008 to be the protege of Vogue Italia's Franca Sozzani for the Protege Project in Florence. Continuing her foray into high fashion, Backlund has created special knit pieces for both Louis Vuitton and Emilio Pucci. I mean, those are some lovely, lovely knits, and I would hang those in a gallery as well. And next up, we have Amina Martucci. London-based designer Amina is bringing the easygoing vibrancy of streetwear to knitwear design. Her degree collection from Rathbone College, entitled Strange Fruit, explored African culture and the psychological effects of slavery, resulting in tie-dyed prints inspired by the Rorschach inkblot test and oversized knits for both men and women. These are so vibrant and so bold. My personal favorite is the one in the middle, in the upper middle with that bright, bold neon. Absolutely stunning. And no collection of knitwears would be complete without talking about some knitwears for men. We have designer Orly, founded by brothers Matthew and Alex Orly, and Samantha Florence, Matthew's fiancée. This was founded in 2012. Orly's menswear aesthetic pairs classic silhouettes with youthful design. This translates into the pair's classic silhouettes of youthful design and bold patterns in muted shades and elegant shapes. For the 70s Man and You, their Fall 2000 collection pulled from the minimalist abstract artwork of Frank Stella and E.A. Sagai's insect paintings. Very, very fun. So if you're looking to spice up your knitwear, some of those designers you might want to be checking out on the internet. Well, you know, winter will not be here forever, and one of the biggest trends we're seeing for the springtime is the bow. That's right. We have concluded now that it is the perfect moment to polish up your ribbon tying skills. Well, this was once the favorite of, 60s sirens Catherine Deneuve and Brigitte Bardot, but it is clearly making a comeback here in spring 2014. Here is a photo caught at Paris Fashion Week on the street from a very savvy fashionista. Notice how big the bow is and that it actually extends and complements the dress that she's wearing. It even actually covers part of her ear and really makes for a lovely and stunning silhouette. Street style star Hanili Mustaparta says, it's like when you wear your boyfriend's jeans, you need to pair it with something more feminine. She says of striking the right balance between masculine and feminine when you wear a bow. Other notable fashionistas who've been sporting a bow as of late include Alexa Chung, major it girl, sporting a lovely navy blue bow here with a very, collected coat there. And other it girl, Ulyana Sergenko, pictured here with her friend. I love also the contrast of light blue with dark blue, juxtaposed against her lovely blonde curls there. And of course, style icon and star, Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge. Here we see her, posed with the back bow there. It's light and subtle, but it really, really works. I don't know about you ladies, if Kate Middleton is wearing a bow, it's certainly a trend on the rise and something you should definitely consider. Two of the places you might want to be considering for the bows that you want to check out are Etsy.com, which you can search under the women's and accessories tabs, or a really cool website entitled coveryourhead.com. All right, well, speaking of putting a bow on things, last week we covered Art Basel and Miami Design Week. And we wanted to actually finish up our conversation about that with an amazing home that was actually designed by Charlotte Perriand. In 1934, Charlotte Perriand won second prize at a contest run by French magazine L'Architecture d'Aujourd'hui to design an affordable vacation home. Well, despite the charm and the cleverness of its design, the house was never built until now. Nearly 80 years later, Louis Vuitton, whose Spring-Summer 2014 women's collection are inspired by Perriand's legacy, has brought her maison to life. The house took its debut last week at Miami's Raleigh Hotel as part of the Design Miami festivities, during which it will be for sale actually through Sotheby's from last week. Her sketches for a maison de bord de l'eau, or beachside cottage, show a simple square structure built of wood panels and glass doors, the rooms arranged around an open-air terrace with ocean views. This house is a classic example of how any designer, whether you're working in the fashion world or any world that you're working in, you can gather inspiration and just pure inspiration from another different design area. So kudos to you, Louis Vuitton, for getting your inspiration from Charlotte Perriand's lovely home. That is all the time we have for Tailor Made today. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, be fashionable and keep styling. For more Tailor Made, visit us on emPOWERme.tv, Dailymotion, and YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram and like us on Facebook. Until soon, stay fashionable.